Hey everyone, welcome back. So our next guest is known for her captivating portraits through her camera lens. She's been able to share people's stories and highlight the features that represent her individual subject characteristics. And over the years, she's captured celebrities and distinguished figures such as comedian Tiffany Haddish, recording artist Cardi B, and the legendary group In Vogue. And joining us to share more, we welcome Angie Vasquez, or as she's known on Instagram, Angie LMV, right?
Yes.
Welcome. It's so good to put a face to the images. I mean, you're too busy. You're too caught up capturing everybody else. I'm like, well, where is she? Where is she? Oh my goodness. I know prior to getting on air, I was just pouring all these flowers all over you because your IG page was almost like a daily visit for me, based on your style and the stories that you were telling in the way you're capturing these people and every individual, I should say. And in case people are wondering what I'm talking about, it's like you have this style that kind of encompasses mysticism in whatever person or subject that you capture, making your photos identifiable. And so I'm so happy to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So let's talk about this, right? I mean, you don't have to give me your secrets, but you definitely have something so unique that I would even almost reference you as this cult photographer of this particular era, because you have been like the go-to photographer for everyone to be captured by.
Yes.
So why do you think that is?
Well, most people have told me it's because I capture the emotion in people, and it conveys through the photo. I actually, for me, everything started off really with street photography. And I don't know how far you went on my Instagram, but at one point I actually started off just taking pictures with my phone, people, moments, and I was known for that. Because the especially I went from street photography to events, and a lot of people would say I was the go-to photographer for moments. And then I got into just capturing people, which I feel like I've helped people with my photography. I actually have a project that I'm still working on called Warriors of the Light. But a lot of people have, people have called me up, reached out to me, and through COVID, people, were in my DMs asking me for, a session. Sometimes I actually seek out people that I see have something that I want to just take a portrait of, So it goes both ways. But yeah, a lot of people, the main thing for them, they say that I had one woman actually cry over one of my portraits.
I believe it. I believe it like wholeheartedly, because you do capture moments. I'm in awe over you as well. And I've worked with so many photographers, and that was going to be my next question, is like, are your photos staged, or are they, because some of these look like really like all day shoots, or are they ordered a certain way, or do you create the theme? Like, how do you even decide that?
To be honest, I don't like posed shots really. I do take my time with people, I'll tell you that, because I've had sessions where, how can I say this without divulging too much about the person? So I had a session with someone, and it was all day, but I like to get to know people. I just don't like to treat people like, they're just objects. So I took my time, we talked. This person has gone through a lot in life. and, you know, just talk to me, released every emotion, everything they went through. And the last shot was the shot, because she just let go of whatever she, you know, was hurting her. And that shot was super, super powerful. I've worked with a lot of people. I feel like it's been, besides being my therapy, it's been their therapy. So when the shot is so powerful, it's coming from a place of trauma, whatever they've experienced in life, and it's authentic. You know, it's not fake.
Yeah, I get it. And I also noticed that you you have a lot of cultural nuances in a lot of your work. You know, like it could be an object in, you know, depending on the individual. That's why I was asking if it was staged, you know, at least in that aspect. So it's not even staged in that aspect either.
No, some shots, you know, I just had a shot. I did a shoot with D Nasty. She's a comedian. And we just, you know, we walked the streets. I asked her for her ideas, you know, on what she wanted from her photo. So it's just, as, you know, as we go. It's nothing, it's not anything set up, you know, unless it's like an editorial shot.
Wow, that's awesome. So, you know, like I'm over here just in all over the work that you're doing, because I think you chose the appropriate word in describing it. It was therapeutic. So it's therapeutic for me. It was therapeutic for me to just watch, go through it and look at it and be with the individuals that you're capturing, and really you capture people's souls. So I get that you would be identified as a person who captures a moment, right? And so in the end, right, what we're sharing here with our viewers, should you be interested in photography, right, or being photographed, here's Angie. However, I actually invite you all to go through her Instagram page and just really see for yourself what we're talking about, because the beauty of this conversation is that you just shared with me that it's therapeutic for you as a photographer.
Yes.
Therapeutic for the person being captured, because you go through a whole process of I guess it sounds like a session of familiarity in just being authentic in your capture, right? And that goes on both sides. And then for the person viewing it, it's therapeutic as well, because you can see the humanity in it.
Yes, and that's important, and that's what's needed. You know, a lot of the people I work with said that I make them comfortable. I've had people where they didn't want to take a photo at all, and I have that's a good friend of mine, and he loves to take photos. He's okay with it.
Yeah, so long as it's taken by Angie and Pete. Well, thanks for being here with us. And thank you for sharing your talents and just putting all that healing energy out into the world, because we all certainly need it. And it's lovely to share it in our respective genres and areas.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, once again, if you're interested in booking a photo session, just going through her page, you can visit AngieMLVphotography.com, or on Instagram, she's at Angie LMV. All right, don't go anywhere, because Bobby C's Weekly Sports Roundup is coming up next.